fun fact,
This game is awesome.
they made their own language for this game. Naughty Dog. It's fully fleshed out language and everything, and they made their own symbols, and it was, I think that's true commitment there. Anyway, should I go with the intro now? Okay, hello everybody, I am the Arkham one, and welcome to my favorite childhood game, made 17.
Okay.
Made 17 years ago. I got my good brother here, Sean, or as he likes to be called, S-H-A, the Shah. We got the Arkham one featuring the Shah here, who is my brother, and we're gonna try out my favorite little game from PlayStation 2. Now you're wondering, this is a PlayStation 2 game. I just mentioned PlayStation 2, and yes, this is technically a PlayStation 2 game, but they remastered it, and when I say remaster, I mean just basically copied everything and didn't change the graphics in it even the slightest. They basically gave this game to the PlayStation 4, and this is my favorite childhood game ever. If you ask what my favorite game is, it's either going to be Fortnite, it's going to be Jak and Daxter, it's probably going to be or a Batman Arkham game. The Jak and Daxter is definitely high up there in my favorites, though. If not my absolute favorite. No, Fortnite is. Never mind. And I said this is going to be the first video is going to be all edited and everything, but I want to ask you guys something before I start. And yes, I know I've been on a long rant, and Sean's actually kind of new to this too. Shah, and that is, I'm going to put a little card up there, and I want you guys to click on that card and vote. Do you want me to live stream this gameplay? And you guys are going to have to actually watch it, or I'm just going to expand it, because if I live stream this game, someone needs to like watch it. That's the point of live streaming it. Or should I just edit the gameplay that I'm playing? Live stream or regular edited videos for this game series, because I got the whole Jak and Daxter collection for my birthday. Anyway, the way you would play this game is I'm using the D-pad to select. That's how old this game is. The D-pad. The left side of your controller that hardly anyone uses. Yeah, that thing. And another thing. And this is just to prove that I'm playing on the PlayStation 4. This is not the PlayStation 2. And I feel a little bit of nostalgia seeing memory card slot 1. If anyone else feels nostalgia from that, let me know in the comment section below, because that's absolutely amazing.
Obviously not the PlayStation 2, because you can't record on the PlayStation 2.
Yes, you can with like an Elgato.
What?
An Elgato, like an actual recording thing. Anyway, this is for PlayStation 4.
Sounds like a Lost City and from Uncharted. Or Uncharted.
Mm-hmm. I know, because I'm playing this on my HD TV. And I don't know how to show you, but I'm gonna use share.
My life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose, and why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of Green Eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here. continue your search for artifacts in Nico. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? Jak, I think we're in trouble! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it, if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Oh, that's loud. Okay. So yeah, that's the intro. Our little brother is turned into this furry Otso thing. And we have to try to take him to Go Acheron the Sage to go turn him back. That's the goal of this game. But the conflict progresses as you play.
Come back through the warp gate until you find all 4 power cells on this island.
Okay. So
This device is a communicator.
Oh my gosh.
With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
That is pretty neat. So, oh, the controls feel so weird. They're so loose. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. This thing does nothing. It barely contributes to the game, but it's like a little telescope. So we can actually get to different areas. So, pretty neat. There's hardly any loading to the game. The only loading is when you're in those gates. Ah, this is so cool. Shouldn't there be like a little something telling me what these are? Oh, I turned off game hints? That's what it does? Oh, I had no clue. You've always been. There we go.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
So yeah, those are that. There's that little language thing that they put into the game, which is really cool. A lot of people like this game because of how unique it is, and how fluent the gameplay, how funny the game is sometimes, and how epic it can be.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grab Zoomer.
So those are the main things we're trying to get. They're like the most important things. They're pretty rare to get. Then we need 4 on this island. Don't worry, this is a really short place. But basically, your basic attacks are these. You can roll. You can crouch if you need to. I like how Daxter has all kinds of unique little things that he does. There's also this. That's an attack. You can like do a giant roll. There's all kinds of things you can do, including that. That's another unique thing. All kinds of different move attacks. Some that people don't even know about when they play the game, which is amazing. Please don't remove the memory card from the PlayStation 2. So basically, the game will just auto-save when that happens, because this is not the PlayStation 2. Like I said, I'm playing this on the PlayStation 4. And just to show that I'm correct, I'll show a screenshot that I actually have this game. These things are scout flies. They're basically another collectible that you can get. I'm not even going to collect them so you can see what all these look like. Kira was supposed to tell us what these do, but apparently she's not here. Basically, these things are supposed to look for power cells, and there's 7 in each area. 7 of these. Yeah. They are kind of creepy. Look at them. So if you find 7 of these in an area, you'll get another power cell. And they also, whenever you get a power cell, they do like a little dance.
You found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
Well, there's that intro I was talking about. Let's see if I can get a unique dance by getting these in a certain order. Nah, I didn't do my favorite dance. Daxter does like all kinds of different dances and stuff.
That
scout fly had a power cell.
Yeah.
I bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
So, there's things in this game called Eco. The only Eco that is bad is Dark Eco, which is what Daxter fell in. And if you touch it, you could either possibly instant die, or most times instantly die, or just lose a little bit of your health. Which is, what button? There. Yeah. Bottom right is the Eco bar. So if you have like Eco, like Blue Eco, which makes you run fast, then it'll fill up the meter a little bit. Precursor orbs on the top right, you basically have to get a bunch of those so you can trade them for other people. Power cells, top. My health is right there, I have 3, but if I make that counter go to 50 by collecting little green specks, then I have 4th extra light, and there's how many scout flights you have in the area. So there you go. There's also a secret area over here.
How each blue eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I should turn game hints off, because I'm doing a pretty good job by myself. When you're using Blue Eco in the PlayStation 4, apparently, it makes your character run super duper loosely, and it's hard to control. This is a lot harder to control than I remembered. And
this is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
Blue Eco is like the best thing. I wasn't supposed to open that because there's a giant thing of Blue Eco right there, but I just ran a little too fast. So there's our third power cell. You see those untextured graphics? Yeah, even the PlayStation 2 version looked like this sometimes, but usually not. As you can see, for a PlayStation 2 game, they didn't even change much, because look, does that look like PlayStation 4 graphics to you? Yeah, it's not. But it's pretty good for a PlayStation 2 game, and it also got Game of the Year, which is pretty cool. I think all games
That's a
Jak
blue
and Daxter
eco
did.
vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This
Whatever.
vent will give you a full charge of blue
sitting back
eco,
there?
letting you use it for the maximum time.
Yep, these things are like, have tons. You can like stay here and just build up the eco, even though it's already full, but let's just run. Ooh, I almost fell off because these controls are so loose. I'm getting trophies in this game, even though I 100%ed this game on the PlayStation 3.
Blue Eco caused the door to open. With Blue Eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
Nice.
Those little green balls of energy are Eco. Pick up 50 small green Ecos or one big green one to increase your health.
I should have turned game hints off. This is getting annoying. Too bad. Thank goodness that this is like pretty much the last of them.
You can jump once and jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Yeah, who remembers when double jumping was a thing in the game? That's basically all the precursor orbs in the area. You can go away now. There we go. So, let's get the last one. You're not that strong, but okay. The little faces he makes are gonna scar me, even though I loved him as a kid. I regret nothing! Poor Daxter, he turned into a pancake. Oh my gosh. Let's get out of here. Whoop.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Jeez. By the way, this is an Easter egg to one of the earlier games, Crash Bandicoot. That's one of the little plant monsters that you face, and here's like a little picture of them, of what they're supposed to look like in Crash Bandicoot. But since they pretty much made the Crash Bandicoot series of the original and made that monster, they added that in as like a little Easter egg. So I always thought that was pretty cool. I beat all 3 games, all 3 of the main games. So I pretty much know everything. This is not a let's play. This is more like a walkthrough than anything. But I don't know what to call this. Let's talk to the person that apparently everyone loves in the series. Like, seriously, it's a video game character. What the heck is wrong with you people?
Hey, baby! What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
Ah, you don't know what you're missing.
You deserve that.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
Excuse me, Kira. As much as I respect you and you're a pretty good game character in the first 2 games, why do we need to worry about this? I know we're the heroes and everything and do quests for random people that literally make no sense half the time. But what the heck? Why should we care about that? Whoa! Oh my gosh, yeah, this whole place is surrounded by water except for all of that over there that we eventually have to go through, and yes, we have to go through all of that. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah! Here's this mayor who pretty much sucks as a mayor, and... Oh, if you hear that? The music changes for each character that you find in Sandover Village by a little bit. Like, they add like a brass... like a little brass trumpet or whatever for this guy. And let's see if I can find a good place. Yeah, the music here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's his part. For this guy, that's what it sounds like. What the heck are you wearing? By the way, we all have gigantic ears besides Daxter. Okay, there's her part. There he is. What the heck is with the delayed music? Jeez. And we also got Mr. Creepy Dude over there. That is apparently some kind of voice behind that. And there's another box that's unrendered. Okay. Let's look at this.
Did you see the size of the bite that lurker shark took out of the fisherman's boat? We best stay way clear of them. I don't think we can tackle a creature that dag nasty.
That's basically just telling you, don't go into the water. There's a gigantic devil thing that'll give you nightmares from inside the depths of the water. It even has a heartbeat just to scare you. You would think this game would turn into a little nightmare game, or it's like Jaws. It's so it's so scary. No, I'm not going in there. I'm not going in there. Doesn't it look like I'm ready to tackle on? Look at Daxter. Daxter's not ready. We're not just gonna... Well, let's do it in style. Oh, by the way, that's one of the places we have to go back there. Oh, there's the mist. This game has a rendering issue, it looks like. Yeah, oh well.
My.
I know this. I am not a fan of this either, Samos. I know everyone wants me to jump to see what the little lurker shark is. It's not even that scary. But okay, let's go. It'll be a decent way to end off the video anyway. So basically, this is basically prologue of the Jak and Daxter. This is not video 1. This is the prologue. So you guys can tell me up in the card section what he said. So just tell me in the comment section, and don't forget to click click the poll and tell me what do you want me to do. Live stream this game? That's a pretty neat trick. Live stream this game or just make edited videos on it like normal. So tell me down and
He'll just never be like his uncle.
oh
I don't
my
care what the others say.
This is gonna be fun. No.